Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome. It's Sunday, which means it's time for Going Live with Neil. Who have we got on? We've got Clem. We've got Dan Hatton. How the hell are you? Good to see you. Louis is on here. Who else is on? Just drop me a little note. 121. One, two. There you go. Ron's on as well. How's everyone been? Everyone good? Fuchs here. We've got Stefan here. Awesome. I got my little pint here. It's a new draft in the pub. I got a Carlsberg on draft now. Hi, Mom. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're well, Dan. I haven't seen any new videos from you lately. Hopefully the audio is good and you can hear me okay. Alex, greetings. So hope you had a fun time last week at the piano store at Piano Distributors. It's always a lot of fun going there and talking about pianos, and it's really a candy store for piano fans, and awesome, good audio. So we're going to be doing a few little uploads as videos with Steve and I. We're going to pick a few different topics for you and start uploading some really good, useful stuff for you. We want to be able to take a Clavinova and do the audio directly into the mixing desk, just to make sure that you can hear the piano all nice and good. And so here we are. We're on the live stream on Sunday. It came around all of a sudden today for me, but we're here. Hopefully the piano's sounding good. Lovely sound. No popping, good. So how many live streamers out there have used OBS, Streamlabs? Anybody? I'm trying to increase the stream quality on this YouTube channel. I know that I've been uploading videos that are 4K, and it's unbelievable quality. It really is. But I can only do 720 as the max on here. I did go into the settings and I put upload quality as the top as much as I can. So I don't know whether it's going to make a difference today. Please let me know if it does. It's just a little bit frustrating when I watch the replays of these live streams and see that the quality, especially the audio is a little bit muddy for me. So I'm trying to better that. Don't know about OBS, but I may give it a go. And if I do, I got to link it to my YouTube channel, and I think I can do 1080, and I think I can stream in 4K as long as the internet is good enough. So I may do that sometime this week and then go live just to test it out. And if some of you are on there and you see it, it's still 720. Yeah, it's I got to get it a little bit up. Oh, it did. It was 4K, Louis. And that was OBS. Did you use OBS Streamlabs? All right, I'm gonna give it a try because it frustrates me. It's not just the video quality, but it's the audio quality too. So let's give the audio a little bit. You've tried OBS before, Dan? Is it good? Is it easy to use? I want to be able to do it from my phone still and still be able to do it on YouTube without all these stupid windows coming up. All right, so yeah, I might give it a try. I've done the thing on Twitch, but I haven't broadcast it on OBS, so that might be my test. So let's do this little song. It's a great song by Josh Groban, and I know that Clem, you asked for this a few weeks ago. And this will be a little audio test. Mateo, how are you? All right, you got a little bit of distortion. I'll turn those levels down a little bit and see what you've got now. Let's do that chorus one more time, all right? And then tell me if you've got distortion, all right? Better? Do it again. Just take the levels down a little bit more. Is that better? You just keep telling me, okay? You just keep telling me. Okay, I've got this, is it Eezyj? I haven't got my glasses on, but a lot better, good. So I don't want it to distort. So thank you so much for letting me know that, all right? All right, what we're doing, all at once. Okay, so let's have a look and see if we can do this song. Wonderful, wonderful song. bring some strings here. All right, so I hope I've taken all that distortion away because I've took the levels down just a little bit. So ketchup on fries. I love that, Matteo. See that Julie's here as well, my cousin. So delicate, so very nice. Thank you so much. I got all these happy clapping hands. Oh, it's Carlsberg, so good. So you know how this works. I'm going to try and get as many requests in as I possibly can, but we got Dan here, and he just tipped me £4.99 for this great song from Back to the Future. Huey Lewis and the News. It's Power of Love. That's the third Power of Love that I do actually here. So, and he always likes to challenge me on this. So let me know again if the distortion comes through, and I'll take the levels down a little bit more. But Back to the Future, the Power of Love, Huey Lewis and the News, goes something like this. What a song. And then some strings. How's it go? Something like that, right? Sounds pretty close. And so on and so on. Whatever. Whatever. I always like trying to do these little things that I've never practiced and I've never done, but it's something like that. It's a great piece of music, I know that. All right, let's do this one because this was another one that Clem... It's not all about Clem tonight, but this one is another one. If I can remember it this time. Well, I hope I did it justice. Great song, great song, great song. I guess I saw this one come up as well. Great Barry Manilow song. This one for Lewis as well. Stephen, really you did? You saw me on Netflix. I love it. Yeah, so that was my claim to fame if you've been watching Netflix's Drive to Survive. Yes, it was brilliant because it was at the US Grand Prix in Austin, and it was 2 years ago, which is the last time I went to a Formula One race, to be honest with you. And I'm very fortunate that I've got friends who work in F1 and they get VIP passes for the weekend. And so we were there just before the race on Sunday in the paddock. And yeah, absolutely. He comes walking up, Michael Douglas. Hey, Michael, can I get a photo? Sure enough, he puts his arm around me. I put my arm around him. We have the photo. And I had no idea that the Netflix cameras were there until episode 8, I think it is, of season 2. And I think we're about 23 minutes in. It was great. I mean, he just popped up, and it was me with him having my photo taken. But there was a load of other stars as well, so it just star after star after star, and then Michael Douglas, and then boom, me right there with him. So that's my claim to fame on Netflix's Drive to Survive. Actually, it was better a few years prior to that when I was having my picture taken with Pamela Anderson, but Michael Douglas was pretty cool too, and he was great. All right. I'm trying to think of this song. I got a $2 tip for Nobody Else by Gary Barlow. And I'm trying to think how it goes, the intro. It's awful when it goes out of my mind. I think that's it. Trying to remember the chords. Hope I do this okay. I made a little bit of a hash of that, but I got through it. But thank you for the request. Let me take this little headphone jack here thing, and I'll put it into the piano because I want to do this song. It's been a week, hasn't it? Especially the TV that we saw yesterday. I was busy yesterday showing houses, but I was able to catch up with the funeral, and it was so sad seeing our Queen, our wonderful Queen. I mean, those of you from the UK, and from the Commonwealth, you remember when you were born, the Queen was the Queen, right? She's always been in our lives, and also Prince Philip has always been in our lives as well. I did the Duke of Edinburgh award scheme. I did up to gold. I didn't finish my expedition on gold. Otherwise, I would have gone to Buckingham Palace and met him. I just put it by the wayside, which is a shame because I did all the bronze, the silver, and I did most of the gold. But yeah, it was just sad to see the Queen as she was, and it's sad that Prince Philip is no longer with her. But you know, she's got a strong family, and she's a heck of a woman. She's a heck of a strong cookie, you know, and she'll be okay. She's got a family around her, and I guess she knew it was coming, especially towards the end when he was having the surgery on his heart and what have you. But what was that song, Mom? Just write it down that you said that it would be good to play. It's the Hymn of the Sea, you know, and they played it yesterday at the funeral, so I'm going to play it now. But I'm not going to do it on piano. I'm going to cut the piano out, but then I'll bring the piano in. See what you think. Just strings. Totally different, this is. That's nice. Now, difficulty with those strings is you have touch sensitivity. I loved the Land Rover too, Dan. I got to tell you, I really did. So let's get rid of that kind of. Yeah, let's do this, which is not touch sensitive. Now I'm going to bring the piano and the strings together. Yep, so R.I.P. Philip. He was a good guy. And the royal family, I mean, you're either a royal or you're not. But I think if you're not a royalist and you saw the Queen on her own yesterday, you know, doing the whole protocols, it was brilliant, you know, just to see that she does that, you know. It's not just everybody else, it's just Yep, it's just somebody's saying that. No, it's okay. I'm just looking at the comments here. I don't think I do that, Auntie Mavis. Yeah, I was kind of doing it a little bit loud, but yeah, just to see that they do the protocols of COVID, you know, even though they're royals. So I enjoyed watching it, and I think she's awesome, and I think the royal family are awesome, and I'm proud to be British when I see funerals like that. And even though it wasn't a state funeral, I thought it was brilliant. Yeah, Jerusalem as well. I don't really do. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. So I'm not even going to try. Or I vow to me that country. I might be able to do that. There you go. So it's funny, you know, I live in America and I've lived here since 2005. I do love going back home. I'm British, you know, and I'm proud to be British. And I'm proud to be American too. I kind of feel like I'm a citizen of two of the best countries in the world, if not the two best countries in the world. And you know, every time I go back to London, there's, without a doubt, I mean, yeah, the museums are full, you know, the embankment, there's a lot of people there, you've got, you know, all the different areas of London, but I'm telling you, the places that are packed with people are the royal palaces. And it just shows you, I mean, like yesterday, every single time they do something like that on TV, which is global around the world, it is just a magnificent advertisement for the United Kingdom. It's just that nobody else does it like we do. Like, and I say that we as in British because there isn't. You see all kinds of things going on in the world, and when there's something that's like that, nobody does it like the Brits, and it's just such. You know, they had a week to rehearse it. Everything was so absolutely perfect, and that's what I see. And listen, as a musician, I think about those bands and the music. They've got all the music, and then I'm asking the question, right? Who is writing down the charts? Who is doing the music? I don't know who he is, but I'd love to meet him one day, because every single instrument has the charts, and it's tiny. It's just a little clip, you know, with the trumpets and everything like that. It was just unbelievable, just to see that this thing is put together in such a short period of time, and every single aspect of it is absolutely perfection. And it makes me proud, and as a musician, it's just like, wow, this thing is unbelievable. It's awesome. All right, I got a tip for wrapped around your finger. You know, I was looking for this wrapped around your finger on the keyboard, because I haven't done one with the keyboard yet. I'll find one. Yeah, I got some people that are not always saying the same thing as everyone else when it comes to royals, and I get it. You know, everyone's entitled to the opinion. Wrapped around. Let's see if I've got this. Do I have it? Do I have it? I don't think I've done this with the keyboard ever, so it would be nice if I could find it. I can't. It just went straight past. Oh, my goodness. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm sure I had it somewhere. Awful that I can't find these things when I'm performing to you live. If not, I'll just do it without the keyboard, but I would really like to find it. And if I don't find it for this one, I'm going to find it for next week, and I'm going to play it for you with the keyboard. I'm in the Sting folder right now, and I still can't find it. Oh, well. Next time I'll find it. All right, here we go. Now the chords change a little bit here. Finally, I got the right notes. Great song, great artist. I see the comments going on about this whole role thing. You know, just keep it to the music. I know that it's a hot topic and people like to argue and stuff, but I can't moderate this, so I'm asking you now. Just let's talk about the live stream, and let me tell you about a little story because I was thinking about this the other day. I know that I've talked about cruise ships, and oh, thank you, Dan. I know I was talking about cruise ships, and people ask me about little stories. I don't think I've told you this story, so. I don't know, what was it? Something was happening. Oh, yeah, I was watching a program on Netflix, and it was the people that were They were kidnapped. They were from South Africa. They went to Yemen, right? And they were doing missionary work, and they got kidnapped. Remember that story? And they kept them and they had 2 kids with them. The kids were taken back to South Africa without them knowing. And so I was thinking about back to Yemen, right? And the USS Cole and the terrorist attack that happened there, which brought me to cruise ships and cruise ships being banned from certain international waters. Now, it does happen that when something happens, I know 9/11 affected the cruise ships quite a lot, but also that bombing on the USS Cole affected cruise ships, especially in the Middle East. And so somebody look it up, because I can't remember. I think it was maybe 1999, if I'm right, the USS Cole in the ports of Yemen. And so no cruise ships, no Western cruise ships. I remember being on the Coronia, which is a Cunard ship, and that was in 2003. 2003, we were supposed to, in the brochure, you get the cruise brochure, it was supposed to be a circumnavigation of Africa, the continent. So come down the west coast to Cape Town and then go up the east coast through the Suez Canal and back to Southampton. It was a 60-day cruise. And because we couldn't get through the Suez Canal, oh yeah, that was the other thing too. It was the Suez Canal being blocked, right? That was another thing that brought my attention to this. So anyway, we were on the Coronia. We couldn't do that circumnavigation of Africa. So we came down the west coast to Cape Town, and we went back up the west coast. And there was some Ivory Coast. We couldn't stay there because of all the civil unrest and everything. So we did stop at some places on the way down and then alternate places on the way up. But it made me think about my contract on the QE2. It was 2005. It was the World Cruise. And so this was Southampton to Southampton. It's a westerly cruise. So, everything is going west. So they go over to the Caribbean. They go through the Panama Canal. They go across the South Pacific onto Australia, New Zealand, and then all the way around. So I joined the ship in Hong Kong. And the brochure, again, said, transit the Suez Canal. So you might find this interesting, because it was interesting for me being on board. I can tell you this. So we were going through the Suez Canal. And what made it really interesting was that we were the first Western cruise ship to go through the Suez Canal since the USS Cole. And so there was a little bit of trepidation, First of all, it's the QE2, which is probably the most famous ship in the world. So we get to Oman. I remember taking off in Oman with my cruise director friend. We go to a store, we buy the Arab stuff. I've still got it. I wore it for a Halloween costume once. It was fantastic. It was the real deal, and that was in Oman. So the next country along is Yemen. We are going sea day, we leave Oman, we're heading towards Yemen. And again, everybody's got this thing in their mind that this is the first time a cruise ship has gone past the coast of Yemen since the USS Cole, and we're the first ones to go through the Suez Canal. All of a sudden, at 10 o'clock in the morning, on the night after we leave Oman, so we're right off the Yemeni coast, there's a mayday call coming from a container ship which is registered in Jamaica. And a mayday signal, once you have a mayday, it's an international law that the closest ship, no matter what it is, has to go and render help to a ship that is asking for a mayday call. So off we go. We're heading to, the captain comes on, hey, we've got a mayday, there's a ship in distress, we're going to head towards that ship and see if we can help. Everyone thought it was like an ambush because it was so weird. I don't think I've ever been on a ship where we're getting a mayday from another vessel saying we've got to go. So anyway, we did. We went over there, and it was a genuine emergency. Somebody had an accident on there. We came alongside this huge container ship. They dropped a tender. They went over there. They brought the guy back onto the QE2, and we went up to the Suez Canal. But again, we're the first cruise ship that's gone through the Suez Canal. And I'll never forget, we go through the Suez Canal, and on both sides, I don't know if you've ever been through the Suez Canal, but it's just a body of water that is just in the middle of sand. It's unbelievable. You're in there's the desert. There's desert, sand dunes on both sides of the Suez Canal. It's kind of weird because it's an ocean, really. It's seawater, and you're going through this. And on either side of the canal, it's a pretty wide canal, but either side of the canal, we had armed forces, like armored tanks and the machine guns that were there ready, waiting to protect us as we were going through there. It was the most surreal thing, you know? It was like all of a sudden you're in a war zone, right? But you're traveling through on traveling through on a cruise ship, and you've got these armored vehicles on both sides of the canal in the desert. Anyway, I thought that was a cool story because I remembered it, and it brought it back to me with that Suez Canal. And it's an interesting passage for sure. Dan, you asked me about cruise ships. It's funny that you should mention that. You know, I was talking to my good friend Martin Moss, who was a cruise director on Princess, only a couple of weeks ago. He lives in North Wales now, and we were talking about cruise ships, and we were talking about how, you know, they're hoping to get back. I know that I've already received emails, and I have a friend who works for Celebrity and Royal Caribbean, and they are going back to cruising now. I'm in Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades is only 50 miles to the south of me, and Port Everglades is closed. Miami Port is closed, and you know, Governor Ron DeSantis in Florida, he's trying to get the cruise industry back out of Florida. You know, he wants Port Everglades to be open. He wants cruise ships to come in, but as of now, they are closed to cruise ships. So Celebrity now are doing cruising starting from St. Martin, which I think is really cool because you're already in the Caribbean. So normally when you go from Fort Lauderdale, you go from Miami, South Florida area, you're at least a day at sea to a decent port. Normally what happens is it's a 5-day cruise, and you know, you're in the Bahamas one day, you're in Cozumel, you're in Key West, right? And then you're back, because you have to travel so far to get to these great islands. So the one in St. Martin is leaving St. Martin, and it goes to Barbados, it goes to Curacao, and it goes to Aruba. 3 fantastic ports. If you've worked on ships, you'll know what I'm talking about. But three really great ports. So I was talking to him, and he was talking about the age group of the passengers on board. Now, it was funny. I was in a restaurant last night in Port St. Lucie, and there was a piano player playing. He wasn't singing or anything. He was just playing piano, creating an ambience, you know. And I was looking around at everybody in the restaurant, myself included, and you know, the guy was playing. I'm not being critical because really the guy could play, but it's like choose the music to play to your audience, because it doesn't take long to look around and see, you know, who's in the restaurant and who you're going to be performing to, and creating that atmosphere for. He was playing as time goes by. He was playing in the mood. Listen, nothing wrong with those songs, but classical. But there was nothing older than that, if you know what I mean, you know, newer than that. So I was looking at the people, and I'm thinking, okay, average age here is 50 to 60 years old, right? 50 to 60 years old. So we're thinking, okay, you know what it's like when you were in your 20s, right? When you're in your 20s, that was the time when you were out, you were dating, you were having fun, you were dancing and listening to music. So you have to try and look at that audience and think, okay, what was in the charts when they were 20 years old? Right? It's a good question. What was in the charts when they were 20 years old? And you're thinking now, well, if they're in their 60s, you go back, right, 40 years. So you've got to think it's the 70s and 80s that was the prevalent decades of songs. And, you know, I was thinking the same thing on the cruise ships, you know. I think I would be perfect to go back on cruise ships. And it's funny, we've talked about it. I couldn't do the 6-month-long contract. I could not do that. But if I was offered a month long, or, you know, 3 weeks as a deputy piano entertainer on Princess, I think I might do it, you know. It's something that I would definitely consider. The money's great. It's like another way for me to be able to get out there and meet people, and yeah, I could even live stream from the ship, which would be pretty cool. And I could still upload on my channel. So never say never. You never know. Never know. Lots of pints, yes, lots of pints, lots of bottled Coronas and stuff, you know. But it's a possibility. It's a possibility, and it's a funny old world. Is Princess, because that's really the ship that I would do. It's in an atrium. It's in a huge lobby, and so you're trying to capture people as they're coming out of the show, and they're going to other places on the ship. So it's not a piano bar per se. It's more like a huge. Yeah, Vanessa could go as well. I mean, you get passenger status on Princess, which is pretty cool. I know when I worked on Princess, I worked there for 6 weeks, and Vanessa did come. She came up to Alaska for a week, and yeah, I don't have to pay anything for her. She stays in my room, and she gets fed on there. Just need to say, okay, she's coming, put her on the guest list. Boom, she's there, which is great. But then I'm going out earning some cash and having to pay a dog sitter. Everything else. So I think they are getting around the COVID. I think they're expecting people to either show vaccinations that they've had the 2 shots, or that they've. I don't really know. I didn't go too much into it. I mean, I did see it was expensive. It was like $17.99 per person, but they did give you the free drinks, the free internet, and the automatic gratuities. So you're paying for it. $17.99 for a 7-night cruise, but then airfare from Miami to St. Martin. So, yeah, I don't know what they're doing, to be honest with you, for the COVID. Thank you, Jon JT. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, Earth Song. I think Earth Song is what I've been asked for. I just did True. Did you just join? Okay, how long has it been cutting out for? Just started? Yeah, I hear it. It's nothing to do with the cables. I can tell the difference. Yeah. It's awful. I don't know what's doing it. Sorry, I'm listening to him through my laptop now. A little delay. Yeah. And it's that muddy sound too, which I'm really not too pleased about. If you could hear from what I'm hearing, and I'm determined to make this quality better for sure. All right, so I can't play all of the songs that you're asking for. I don't know every song that there is, but I'm playing the ones that I do. I just saw Aunt Flynn ask for a little bit of Simply Red and Stars, which is a great song. Dan Buster's a little difficult on piano, Dad. Alrighty. How many we got on here? How many people? Let's have a look. 44 people, 34 likes. $26 in the tip jar. Which is $26 in last week. More than last week in the piano shop. But it was very informative. I hope you enjoyed it in the piano store last week. I love seeing some of that product. I really do. You're welcome, Ant. Glad you enjoyed it. All right, come on. My keyboard's getting real slow. Just like me. So I'm going to be bringing some... Oh, Judy, thank you so much. Is it Judy? Jody, thank you so much. Jody Paterson. Appreciate the tips there. £4.99. Love it. So I don't know if you've noticed, but we've got Careless Whisper. My Careless Whisper arrangement is very, 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 very close to a million views right now. It's at 996,000 and change. So hopefully we're going to be getting there too. I think it should be this week. I think 4,000 views on that song within a week should be doable. So this time next week we'll be having one song, 1 million views, and it's pretty cool that I'm going to be getting that. Haha, Moat Master, you noticed already, yeah. I've been checking it, but it's getting there. Getting towards 1 million. It'll be 1 million by this time next week. All right, Dad, I can play that one on piano. That's going to be better. Hey, here's for the tip jar, Mark Trumble. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's start that again. Yeah, 30,000 almost. What am I? What is it now? Is it 29,007 something? I don't know. But almost 30,000 subs. That's what I do, when I do. £1 a view. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. I need to practice this song. Look at that, 996,080. Cool. Now, I'm looking at Sid, and he's saying Les Dawson. Now, Les Dawson was, if you're from Britain, you'll know Les Dawson is. He used to come out as a comedian, and he played the piano, horribly wrong. But he did it deliberately. He did it deliberately as a joke. So I remember him doing this, and it's fantastic. So I'm going to play The Entertainer, Les Dawson style. So you got to know how to play it to be able to do it wrong, but it's gloriously wrong. You'll see what I mean. It's just one semitone, that's all. See? Just like that. He played it deliberately wrong, and it was just fantastic to watch him do it. Another one he used to do was this one. Remember this? It's beautiful. Gloriously wrong. It is fantastic, isn't it? right, let's do that little Coldplay song. Yes, I remember that, Morecambe and Wise. Playing all the right notes, but not necessarily in the right order. Now, so I don't know who it was that asked for that. So, Angel by Sarah McLachlan. But this piano, I'm just going to show you a little bit about this because it's so cool. It's a Yamaha Disclavier Grand. It's a GB1K. Retails for like $25,999. If you call Steve Crawford at Piano Distributors, you get this for more like $20,000. They sold 9 of them last month. They're doing so well with selling these pianos. But you have built-in songs, as you know. I've been bringing in strings over the top of the piano, right here, so you can have. Hear that? But you can, you've got built-in songs in here as well, and these are all very, they're original artists. And so, if I go to built-in songs here, all right, and I go to pop, the first song is Angel. Listen to this. It's so cool. Original artist too. Watch the piano. The piano's playing.
Spend all your time waiting.
And now Sarah's singing.
That second chance for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough.
Amazing.
And it's hard at the end of the day. Need some distraction. Oh, beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. And maybe
Let's do another one, all right, with some guitars and some drums and some bass and stuff. That's great.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. Walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times that I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You've got to help me make a stand. You've just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way.
So there you go. That's the built-in songs, and as you saw from last week with the Disclavier TV, which is unbelievable, where you can have the piano playing, you can have the performance on the video, and it all gets played together. So I was watching some Elton John after the live stream last week, and it was just cool to see Elton John doing Tiny Dancer, the piano keys are going down exactly the way that Elton John is playing the piano as he's singing it and performing it in a concert. You can imagine that, right? It's just absolutely cool, that, you've got the piano and it's going this. And on the screen, Elton John is pressing the notes. Baby, yeah. And he's singing, and it's all coming out from the piano, and it's coming from the speakers underneath as well. Very, 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 very cool. Cool. So I wanted to show you that technology because it's very cool. Very, very awesome. Let's have a look at what we can do as a solo, as a voice. Let's do this one. Been alone with you inside my mind, and in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. I sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for? You know this song, right? You know the words? I can see it in your smile. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted. My arms are open wide. 'Cause you know just what to say, and you know just what to do. And I want to start by saying I love you. Long to see the sunlight in your hair, tell you time and time again how much I care. Sometimes I feel my heart will overflow. Hello, I've just got to let you know, 'cause I wonder where you are. I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? 'Cause I haven't got a clue, but let me start by saying I love you. Jazz guitar. Hello, I've just got to let you know, 'cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, 'cause I haven't got a clue, but let me start by saying I love you. There you go. There you go. There you go. Some strings coming through there I can hear somehow. I thought I'd mark the piano then. Well, I put the AC down before I started playing. And it's pretty warm in here. It's like 34 Celsius and like 92 or something Fahrenheit. It's crazy hot here in Florida. It really is. Ben Fox, what are you talking about? I do not play guitar as well. I wish I did. I wish I did. I don't need to put some people, administrators on this, do I? People, you know, some of the comments. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll put out an admin so we can sort some of this. Some of these comments that are nothing to do with the live stream, nothing to do with anything that I'm contributing, just weird stuff. But anyway, live streaming to the world, you get what you get, right? But believe me, I will. I will do it. Yeah, Ben Fox, I'm talking to you, mate. I'm talking to you. Talking to you, Ben Fox. Diapers and wearing diapers and will I be your daddy and all that crap. Whatever that is, I don't know what it's like, but a little bit weird for me. You know what? This is... It keeps moving, so I got to tighten it up. You know, this is live stream number 46, and plus we've been at the piano store as well. Plus we've been at Wednesday nights. I did a few Wednesday nights as well. The live streams have been great, and the comments have been great too. You know. And we're going to keep it that way. We are going to keep it that way. So, Ben, go ahead and say whatever you want, but enjoy it while it lasts, because it might not be for too long, my friend. On a Sunday, the YouTube crowd shuffled in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me in memory? Not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and sweet, and I knew it complete when I used to wear women's clothes. Lily la, lily la, lily la, lily la, lily la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up his smoke. But someplace that he'd rather be. He says, Neil, I believe this is killing me. As a smile ran away from his face, and I think that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Lily law, lily law, lily law, lily law, lily law. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now Paul is a real estate novelist. He never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned, and they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. It's a pretty good crowd for a Sunday. Vanessa, she gives me a smile, 'cause she knows it's me you've been coming to see, to forget about lockdown for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone tonight smells like a Carlsberg. And they sit at the bar, they put bread in my jar, or nowadays we say they stare at their phones, they put money on YouTube, and say, man, what are you doing here? Lily law, lily law, lily law, lily law, lily law. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. What a fun time. It's always a fun time. Always a fun time meeting you guys and playing for you. All the tips rolled in then. I just love to see that happening. It was great. So I'm going to be uploading in the week. I'm going to be uploading some Barry Manilow songs, and I know that Mandy went really well when I uploaded that the other day. He does some cracking stuff, and I think some of my earlier YouTube videos, they were very, very, what should I say, original. It was from the iPhone 5. It wasn't coming from the mixer, so it was, yeah. I think the videos could be better, and plus, yeah, you do need Mandy, absolutely, Louis. Great song. Great song. He is great. Yeah, just some great stuff. Great songs. So that one's going to be coming. Well, that one I did that last week, and I am going to do. I already played that today. Yeah, so looking forward to putting some of those on. So and watch for Careless Whisper going to a million views, because that's going to happen this week. And I'm going to do one last song because I know that people asked for it, and I'm going to finish with this one. Yeah, he had some great writers. He wrote some good stuff himself, though, but yeah, Mandy wasn't... I write the songs, he never did. It's just songs just go on and on and on. Awesome. To answer your question, Richard, no, not yet. It's in the works. It's going to go. I had a little dilemma with tribute albums. They weren't they weren't designed the way that I was supposed to do them. But they didn't tell me that until I uploaded the artwork, and then it's like my name has to be bigger than the original artist name and all that kind of stuff. So I had to have the word tribute on there. So Lionel Richie came out. So I have the tribute to Lionel Richie now, which is on all on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Amazon, all of the above and more. So you can get that. So the tribute albums will be coming out, and I've got the Carpenters, I've got Whitney Houston, I've got Michael Jackson, I've got the Coldplay, Elton John, and Lionel Richie is already out. So if you're on those streaming platforms, go ahead and download or start streaming those songs. The cat's wanting to say hello now. There we go. Hello. Yep. She's saying hello. All right, I'm going to end with this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Listen, I'm going to catch up with the other ones next week. right, listen, all of these comments, all of these requests are coming through. It's already been 2 hours, so I'm going to end on that one. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Just get those comments in, get those requests in early next time. I don't know if some of you are just joining, but I started this live stream at 3 p.m. Eastern, and it's 5 minutes to 5 now. So thanks, everyone, for joining me. I hope you've had some fun, and I'll be here next week. Same time, 3 o'clock Eastern, and have a great week. And let's see that Careless Whisper go to 1 million views. I know that's going to happen this week, so I'll be sharing that with you next week. Thank you, everyone. Have a great week ahead, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Thanks, everyone. No, I'm not going on the other platform. Look, I'm empty. 2 hours is a long time. And I think there was a question about Twitch. I don't know what I'm going to do with Twitch yet. It's just, and then I got another company, Sessions wanted me to do live streaming as well. And it's like, listen, I'm just going to continue on YouTube. I'm just going to increase this audio quality and the video quality. So hang fire. We will sort it out. Thanks for being here, everyone. 46 live streams. Can't believe it. Have a great week.